Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the best 90s tutorial you have ever seen. So basically what I'm going to be doing is going and breaking down every step that I took to really advance my 90s and get kind of crazy with it. So right now this is what my 90s look like in Chapter 2, Season 2. And I'm showing you guys this not to flex, but I just want to show you guys that I do have the credibility to speak upon the subject of doing 90s. You know, it's important to me that if you're going to take tips from someone, then they should be able to do what they're talking about. So if you think I do good 90s and you want to do 90s like these, then watch the tutorial. If you don't, then enjoy losing high ground in every single one of your fights and click away. It's really that simple. So let's start off with a little disclaimer that I need to make at the beginning of the video. If you cannot jump and look around at the same time, then you're going to have a really hard time doing these 90s. Because of the order that we place the walls in, you need to be really quick. And if you're taking your thumb off the right thumbstick to look around to place those walls, your timing is just going to be horrible. So you have to jump and look around at the same time. Now the ways you can achieve this are with claw grip. You could use paddles if you seriously want to get like an elite controller like I did. You can. And then finally, just with a custom bind, you can use left stick as jump, and that is a way that you'll be able to jump and look around at the same time. We're just going to zoom through this, so quickly going over sensitivity. I'm on 43, 42, and then 2.1 and 2.8 times multipliers for building and editing. I like high sensitivity, but you don't have to use it. Like, I like high sensitivity just because, like, I just like to spin around, like, to kind of drill myself in like this. It's really nice for like scrims and cash cups and arena, just because of how fast it makes you. So I really like it, but if you don't, then you can stick to like a moderately fast sensitivity. So now that hopefully you guys have corrected your binds and you got your sensitivity down, let's get into the actual motion of a 90. So how is this thing performed? Right, so we're going to start with the basic 90s, and then we'll move on to more advanced 90s. So basic 90s, it's just a simple circular motion. So just want to go up, place your walls, and then right when you get your reticle to about here, you want to look down, and then almost imagine you're cutting off a triangle here, right? And then you're going to jump and place your flat and your ramp. Now you can do this without the flat, but I strongly recommend you do it with the flat because it's way more consistent. So imagine you're like down here, the flat actually pushes you up. So say you're doing a 90, you know, you got that, the flat pushes you up. Whereas if you didn't do it with the flat and you just do it with the ramp, you mistime your jump, and yeah, that happens. And if that happens, you're just dead. Like you're gonna die. And obviously you don't want that. You don't want that to happen to you in Fortnite. So put the flat down, please. All right, just do it. It's that easy. You just click a button, okay? It's that easy. Right. So in fast motion, a 90 would look like that, right? And so another thing, you do not want to hit this wall right here, all right? So if we do 90 fast motion again, it looks like we hit this wall, but we don't, all right? If you, like, graze it, it's fine. But if you, like, full on, like, ram your face into it, like, that's not good. That's not good for your face or for your 90. And basically, if I hit the wall, it would look more like that. Right? It'll look just super like choppy and not smooth. And the goal of a 90 is to get this circular motion just effortless with no hindrances. And that is super important to doing good 90s. But if you hit the wall, that's going to be kind of impossible. So now that we established, what to do with the basic 90, let's get into kind of more advanced 90s. So the way I like to do my 90s is to do what we call an EU 90. So I like to place my walls in a reverse order like that, look down, cut off the triangle, and then jump. Right, so fast motion, it looks something like, well, wow, it's amazing. It looks something like this. And so I like to do my first two like an EU 90, and then if I do kind of a third one, I like to do it just a classic NA 90. So just like that, and that just it just gets my rhythm going. Completely butchered that. But yeah, that just gets my rhythm going, and it just feels really good when you're doing like consecutive 90s. Now, quick warning, it is a little bit hard to pull off on console just because getting those walls in that reverse order is pretty challenging. But once you learn it, it is just so good. Now, another thing I need to warn you about is like, say an enemy is like right here and you're going to do your 90s, all right? So normally some guy's shooting at you from there. Normally you'd put this wall first to block them, but with the EU 90, you're placing the wall in reverse order. So when you're right here, you have your head turned, and this guy can just absolutely destroy you with a shotgun. And that's not just like in theory, that actually does happen to me a lot in 1v1s. But if you get the motion quick enough, it really doesn't like hinder you that much. I mean, obviously if you're like slow and you're going like boom, oh, yeah, if you're doing that, you're obviously going to lose. But if you're doing it slow, like, and then like that, you're obviously going to be getting railed from the side, and it's not going to be good for your health and safety. So, these 90s are effective when you get like fast at them, but they do take a lot of practice. But if you are up for the challenge, they are like really good. Well, for me personally, once you get good at them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 90s tutorial, and I hope you guys are out there in arena mode cranking all over a bunch of little kids who are completely helpless to stop you, because why wouldn't you? Like, after watching this amazing 90s tutorial. So hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do whatever the heck you want. I was going to be streaming the Doomsday event tomorrow, but because, Epic Games is Epic Games, they decided to delay it for a week. So I might do a video next week sometime, maybe over the weekend, if I have some free time. And yeah, be sure to stay tuned for a live stream of the Doomsday event when and if it comes. It's mixer.com/faintcello64072. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.